Howdy, hey! I hope everyone's doing well today. It's gonna be a short stream, but I just thought I'd hop on anyway. I hope everyone's doing well. Just gonna kinda check on my retainer real quick. Alright. Let's see. What do we need to do? Oh no. Gotta do containment bay. Oh no. Oh wait, but I need to still do this. Whew. Okay. We're still good. I'm still too scared to go do the dungeons on my own with complete randos. But anyway, let's go see what's up. Let's go talk to dear Ida here. Ida's eyes shine with rekindled determination. So we have a vote made up, right? When do we start? Ida, are you sure that's... I'm sure, yes. I won't lie and say I'm completely fine, but I'll feel a lot better if I'm doing something useful. Very well, I will remain here and continue coordinating our efforts with the Alliance. Alphanode, mayhaps you could return to Gridania and assist Y'shtola and Krill? Or Kryl? A fine suggestion. The rest of us from the Katernu expedition party, Neo and I will focus on rousing Omega while Willow, Ida, and our Doman friends take care of security. He's stoked. This new kid is stoked. The Excelsior is by the lake just outside town. We'll leave as soon as everyone is ready. Let's go. More Dona. Oh. It's time to hydrate, everyone. Hold on a second. Howdy, hey. I hope y'all are well today. Well, I know Yuffie has been having a bit of a rough day, but she has Big Sis here to help her out, so I did. No? What do you mean no? I wasn't here to help you? Because I was trying to. I was trying to be helpful. Oh, they do. I really tried to be. Let's see here. You're not having a good day? Yeah, I wouldn't think so. If you want me to share, I can, but if you don't want to share, then that's fine too. But here in a bit, oh, I went the wrong way. You need to grab a bottle of Jack. Are you getting like Coke or Pepsi with it too? Knox and I are gonna go on a date later. That's what Yuffie needs to go grab? Maybe. That or some bitch beers? Oh, hell yeah. Yuffie went to get into her car this morning and it was acting up and acting like the battery wasn't good and she needed an oil change anyway, so I let her borrow my car for the day, and so I went and took her car to get an oil change, and then I also took it to get the battery changed. So got all that straightened out for her, and I think she's also like, her tummy's also a little upsetty, which is pretty common for the women in her family, unfortunately. Here, let me, oh, that's not what I wanted to move. Here. How about that? Yeah, I think I like that better. Okay. Oh yeah, she also didn't sleep good last night. Oh, I accidentally missed the first thing Sid said. Here, let me finish this cutscene real quick. Sid, once there, however, we had best be on our guard. Given that Elaine Raleigh? I don't know how to say that. Was still active when Omega was discovered, we can be sure that the Empire has long been aware of its existence. And if Nero deemed it the obvious solution to the threat posed by the new primal, it's not impossible that Garlemald might do the same. Have your weapons ready and your wits about you. Something tells me we're flying into a fight. Okay. Oh shit. I don't think I changed my class. Wait, no. I think I'm a summoner. Summoner's my favorite class. Because I'm a nerd like that. I like the animals. I mean, I also usually play druid in D&D, so, you know. Let's see here.
Now, where was that? I've enabled the teleporter. One brief jump and we shall arrive in Omega's control room.
I gotta say, they're like thingy there. Like, in this angle, it's not bad, but normally, I don't know, it's just kind of off-putting to me. It looks like painful. I don't know. But let's go.
How convenient. You've been here before. Of course. It was no easy task threading a path through all the skirmishes. But how could I ignore the existence of such a fascinating toy?
Fair.
You may trust that my preliminary examination was suitably thorough. Trust? Aye. I trust your appetite for technology. I chased down
The fuck?
Searching for something, engineer? Something big? It's close, isn't it?
Oh, I don't like the look of this guy. Both literally and metaphorically.
My name days have come at once.
Scouts the Empire could have sent. Take care of that brute, will you?
How long am I thinking of going today? So, Knox is trying to pick me up for our date around 3, so like another hour and a half. It's just going to be a short stream today, but I did want to get on for a little bit, so here we are. I can tell that Scooter here does not like the new guy that just showed up. And I'll be honest, I don't really like him either.
God damn it. Can't let Nero tinker around in there by himself. I'm sorry to leave you to it, but I dare say you'll manage without me. This clod has no idea who he's dealing with.
Fair. Get wrecked. Okay, yeah, I'm a summoner.
I am Gosetsu, Samurai of Doma. You will rue your choice of opponent this day.
I don't mind playing samurai so much. Except for some reason I really struggle with being inside of the hit range. And that's really my main gripe with samurai, is that I struggle with being appropriately positioned.
No holding back.
Oh, I think I forgot that I need to change one of the settings.
Look upon a samurai of Doma.
I think, when you're being a tank, this particular setting is not favorable. I don't know why I'm the tank.
No surrender.
With soul and steel.
But anyway,
It's all over now.
there's a setting that
Leave this to me.
you don't think you've ever tried it, melee in MMOs. It just feels weird to you. That's fair. I mean, like, it's something I always say is the point of games is to be fun, and if it's not fun, then why are you playing? And granted, like, fun looks different to different people. So, like, playing really ridiculously hard games doesn't sound fun to me, but I know that to a lot of other people, it is fun to them. They like that accomplishment, that feeling of accomplishment. But I personally don't find the struggle worth the reward. But if that's what's for you, then, that's what's for you. How do you say this? Grindwatt? Surrender, we have you outnumbered. Okay, but you're fucking with the Warrior of Light. Get 'em, Ida. Wouldn't be the first time. Damn right. Are you still playing with those soldiers? I suppose I can lend you one of my toys, but only if you promise to give it back. Fine. Aw, hell yeah. Let's fucking go. Behold, the Red Baron. Of course, that's its name. Now in this nonsense. You got it. What the? No one told me they'd have a Magitech armor. Forward! For the Empire! The honorless cur think to abandon this men? Or abandon his men? I shall see that he shares their fate. Pray, attend to the rest of his minions. You got it. So what do you mostly like to play, Nox,
Your defense is
if you don't like melee, what do you usually play?
'Tis my right to strike.
It's all over now.
Let's see.
An opening.
What do any of these do? If only I could read.
Look upon a samurai of Doma.
Let's see. See.
No holding back. Leave this to me.
Do I have to be like really close up on him to use this stuff?
I have you.
I just want to use my Carby.
You watching, Pabalimo? No retreat. No
You
surrender.
always play a magic class? Fair enough.
With sword and steel.
Oh.
This one'll sting. Your defense is lacking.
Tis my right to strike.
'Tis your right to strike, huh? You only fell one. Well, guess what, bitch?
It's all over now. An opening.
Let's see here.
Look upon a samurai of Doma.
No holding back. Leave this to me.
Oh, I forgot to say hi back to you. Hi, Nidus. Howdy, hey.
I have you.
Oh man, it's time to hydrate.
You watching, Pabalimo?
I'll hydrate in just a second.
No surrender.
With soul and steel.
This one'll
Let's see.
sting.
Can we get both of you at the same time?
Your defense is lacking.
Let me see here.
Tis my right to strike.
How are you today, Gooberus?
It's all over now. An opening.
I hope you're doing well. I don't know if you're...
Look
Oh.
upon a samurai of Doma.
Haha, failed. Whoops. Now you'll get to see just how much I suck. Alright. Let's try this again. Alright.
No holding back.
Make sure my Carby's out.
No surrender.
I totally don't have an issue with that sometimes.
With
Totally.
soul and steel.
It's so sad that she calls out for him.
Leave this to me.
Look upon a
I don't
samurai
really
of
know or remember their full like backstory. I just know that they like are from Alamigo and like have dealt with the fall of their like country and stuff. For those that might not know, I don't get to play this game a whole lot. I'm a very busy lady.
It's all over now.
But I do know that they're best friends and that Papa Limo is always worried about her and trying to keep an eye out on her, kind of like a big brother. So it's understandable that him deciding to do the sealing spell is very hard on her. We're just gonna skip that again because we already watched it. Yuffie, I hope that
This one'll
your
stick.
day gets better. And that
Your defense is lacking.
your boss didn't take on, you know, too many orders today.
You watching, Papalimo? No retreat. No surrender.
Let's see.
with soul and steel.
How many of these are there? Hey, you.
It's all over now. An opening.
Tis my right to strike.
Tis it now.
No holding back.
I'm just struggling with remembering like which one's which because it's not like obviously this is not how I usually play.
This one'll sting. Your defense is lacking.
Your defense is lacking.
I have you.
Stop trying to hit me. Would you just die already?
No retreat. No surrender.
With soul and steel.
Okay. You think we got this?
It's all over now.
Because I hope we do. It feels like they're just like never ending.
An opening.
It's just like
Tis my right to
more and
strike.
more.
No holding back.
At least these Titan thingies are kind of easy to.
Look upon a samurai of Dama.
Hold on, I'll read your thing in just a second. Is he crying, little bitch?
This one'll sting.
Alright. It's not crazy busy, thankfully. She had so many homecoming pickups that it wasn't that bad. And she decided not to take any more orders. That's good.
Papalimo?
She, oh shit. I forgot. I didn't need to hit that one yet. Oh, shit. Me just like run away, run away, run away, run away. As a squishy caster. But then your tummy got upset. Yeah. It's never fun having an upset tummy. I get those a lot too. My god. Shit, shit, shit. Run, 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 run.
No holding back.
Oh, wrong one.
Leave this to me.
I think I've realized. Try not to stand on that central thingy.
This one'll sting.
We've got this. You haven't seen the last of me. Mark my words. Alright. Bye. Oh, I also forgot to eat. Just like real life. What have we got here?
Temporal stasis disengaged. All systems operational. Garland?
All clear on this side. It's waking up.
I forgot. Do they ever explain what those thingies in the middle of their forehead even is?
Remarkable. Omega sensors immediately detected the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance. They must have been set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
I still don't see any means to control the machine directly. It seems to have been designed to act wholly autonomously.
That's not scary at all. It's their third eye.
Will attempt to capture the primal at Belsar's wall. Assuming its mission is successful, our only option at that point will be to re-engage its stasis system and put it back to sleep.
And should the machine happen to misbehave, we'll simply initiate an emergency shutdown. I confess we don't yet have a complete grasp of its capabilities, but I'm certain the details will not elude us for long.
Well, I understood less than half of that. So, my question to you is, are we doing the right thing?
Good question. Well, what do you think?
What do I think?
What do you think? Tell me, girlie.
All right. Step aside, Sid. Is this the thing I need to press?
Oh, what a cutie.
First one.
You gave too much for us to waste this chance, Papalimo. So this is for you. And me.
Oh, sweet baby. That's how I feel at work sometimes, pressing the enter button. You think it's the reset button? I mean, isn't it like really dangerous to be hit like right there?
Yes! Fly free, my pretty! Show us what you can do.
Are you okay? Are you okay there? Do you need to go like do you need to go off to a corner by yourself there, man? You okay?
The launch sequence has begun. Omega is loose.
Dun dun dun. Oh shit. Fireworks. So that's the primal, huh? Beautiful. Omega's not as big as I thought it would be. Or maybe it's just that the primal is that massive. I think it's very pretty though. So this sucker is just doing all of this on its own. Time to hydrate. Yes, triangle. The best shape. Wow. That is quite the afterblast. Shockwave, whatever the technical term is.
Omega has stopped transmitting. But that shouldn't be. I didn't engage the stasis system.
Dun dun dun.
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
Means
The
it's
launch
died.
went exactly to plan, but all signals emanating from Omega have ceased. This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the scions out in the field if we are to ascertain which one.
Not dead.
Right. I've ordered a malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps. I suggest we make our way back to Gridania.
Omega
What?
destroyed the cocoon. Papalimo's spell is fading. It was bound to his ether, you see. And if the connection is broken...
What? Okay. I'm not sure why we lost contact with Omega, but I mean to find out. Let's be on our way. Okay. Sorry, I'm feeling a bit tired today, everyone. More so than usual. It's really funny to you that I'm starting the raid series that Rhea is currently finishing. That is kind of funny. Sid, one moment everything was functioning perfectly and the next it wasn't. It makes no sense. We need to see what happened for ourselves, and soon. Alright. Alphanode has a look of a man with much to say. I mean, isn't that every day with him? Isn't that every single waking moment with him? Is he always has something to say? Jesus. Oh, and it's not voiced great. Alphanode, words can ill express how glad I am to see you all unharmed. When Omega came hurtling towards the cocoon, everything dissolved into chaos. I have to see it. I have to see it with my own eyes. Poor Ida. Alphanode, Ida, wait! We must first... the Elder Seed Seer is expecting us. Yugiri. Worry not, Alphanode. Gosetsu and I will watch over her. You may safely attend your meeting. Thank you. My thanks, Yugiri. Alphanode, the council reconvened a short while ago. Let us make haste for the Lotus Stand. All there are eager to hear our testimony. I have mixed feelings right now. I have mixed feelings about breaking away from a fight with a fucking primal to give a briefing. Hold on. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay. Let me see. Hell yeah. Need to go sell those. You know what? Let's throw Gambit real quick. maybe not. Let's go. Dane Martin. Let's Ethernet over there. I think the Etherite crystals and Ethernet crystals are so pretty. Let's see. Oh, thankfully it's right next to one. Let's go. Silent Conjurer. The Elder Seed Seer awaits you within. Thank you. Let's go see what's up. Hi, Miss Connie Senna. Connie Senna, my friends, full eagerly have we awaited your return. Few indeed could have discharged the duty entrusted to you, and most humbly do we thank you for seeing it done. Sid, you are too kind, Elder Seedseer. As I recall, we as good as demanded the right to try. But tell me, how did the battle unfold? We succeeded in waking Omega, aye, but we lost contact with the weapon shortly after it launched. From our position in the control room, we were blinded to all that followed. How do you say her name? Merlweb? Merlweb? What words could do justice to such a scene? None of my choosing, that much is certain. But I can give you the facts. The cocoon hatched even as Omega arrived, and from its midst rose a great dragon. The pair duly set about each other in the skies over Garabana. Abana? Emmerich. Hot take. Meryl Webb. Okay. Thank you, Yuffie. Hot take, I don't like Emmerich. That's how you say it? Yeah, I wish more of the game was voiced. But alas, here we are. The primals might defied belief. It seems the very heavens would be rent asunder by the force of its blows, and it wielded such magics as I have never seen and hope never to see again. Yeah, that is fair. Darabanya? Okay, Darabanya. Okay, thank you. I feel like that's a big hurdle for a lot of players that want to join, is all the reading, especially in a Realm Reborn. Wait a second. I just realized that my suppressor was turned way down. I hope that it wasn't too hard to hear me before, and I hope that this is better now. But I feel like that's a big hurdle for a lot of new players, is that there's so much reading. Okay, good. And I'm not like peeking at all. But I've heard this from like a few of my friends and stuff, especially in A Realm Reborn. It's just a bunch of fetch quests and then a lot of reading, and it's hard to tell people that they need to get through an entire expansion before like it should start. No peak today. Well, sometimes my like thingy in my mixer, it says that I go up into the red, and so I just wanted to make sure that like my microphone doesn't peak. Anyway, so I just wish that more of more of this game was voiced, and I've also had friends and people like joke in other MMOs about like how the entire game, at least that's out right now, is voiced. So for instance, like the Star Wars MMO, that whole thing, including side quests, everything is voiced. And I feel like that would increase the likability of this game, especially to new players, having everything voiced. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox now. I think y'all understand what I'm trying to say. You liked AAR or ARR? I did too, for the most part. I did kind of towards the end of the main expansion. I was trying to like, can I be done like teleporting everywhere? Like, please. And I don't know, parts of it felt like, okay, but we have link pearls and we have like the Ethernet and the ether rights and stuff. Like, I don't know. There were parts that made it seem like there wasn't all of these what would you call them, like tools at our disposal to be able to use. And so that got a little bit like frustrating for me and like immersion breaking a little bit. Was that there's no, like they were acting like this stuff basically doesn't exist and that we have to do everything by hand. We have to personally deliver all these messages that we could have just sent over Pearl Link, and like they were acting like teleportation is a much bigger, harder deal than it is. So that was a little frustrating to me personally in A Realm Reborn, and sometimes still a little bit. Oh my god, I'm gonna turn down the sensitivity a little bit, or turn up the sensitivity. Well, maybe not. Apparently the AC is so loud that the mic is just gonna register it. There is a common complaint in the community that Square does not invest as much into the game as the profits that they reap from it. Yeah, I feel like that's I feel like that's not just a Square problem. But yeah, I feel like that's a general problem, not just with Square. But it's time to hydrate. I've thought about maybe getting some sort of timer that like pops up on stream for my 15-minute water sip timers. I think maybe that would be cute, but for right now, that's an idea / problem for future me. All right, let's get back to the game. Amric. Oh, excuse me. I had a couple hiccups. The primals might defied belief. It seems the very heavens would be rent asunder by the force of its blows, and it wielded such magics that I have never seen and hope to never see again. Alright, I already read that, sorry. The battle raged on with no end in sight until both combatants were engulfed in a blinding flash of light. When the radius faded, I saw the pair fall motionless from the sky, coming to rest somewhere on Alamegan soil, sorry. I will not speak for the rest, but to my eye it seemed that each had landed a fatal blow on the other. Connie Senna. While most among us could think only of Bahamut when looking upon the primal's form, the Domans were heard whispering the name Shinryu, It would appear that the being resembles a creature of Far Eastern legend, and we have found it convenient to refer to it as such. I mean, yeah, because, like, Bahamut is an entirely separate entity, so it would probably get kind of confusing referring to two dragon primals with the same name. So having a separate name, yeah, that would make it easier. This Shinryu's fate, and indeed that of Omega, is yet unknown. We have, alas, no eyes on Garabanyan side of the border. Sorry, I'm trying to remember. I glanced over at my notes that Yuffie was so kind to leave for me in chat. Rauban. Aye, which is why we have set our main force under the command of Marshal Tarupin to capture the wall. With the Imperials in disarray, we have the perfect opportunity to secure Gridania's border and assess the aftermath of the impact. I myself will join the Marshal and his men when the council is adjourned. Sid. Well, that explains a few things. I'll wager that flash of light coincided with our loss of contact. Lest you wonder, we quickly re-engaged Omega's stasis system, so even if it has fallen into the Emperor's lap, it will be of no use to them, save perhaps a statue. Nero. Correct. Without me to guide their efforts, it would have taken them decades to decipher Omega's core functions, if they managed to at all. Okay, like, dude, this is not the time or place for that. Kanisana. Such reassurances do much to calm our fears, yet the relic's fate is but one of several concerns. Alright. Aymeric. Indeed, I humbly submit that the time has come for us to make contact with the resistance representatives in Garanbanya. Though Ilberd has forced our hand, it would seem only logical to seek an alliance, given the inevitability of imperial retaliation. And by working in concert, it is not impossible that Alamigo might finally be wrestled from Garlemon's grasp. Indeed, indeed. Alright, Alphanode, what do you want? Alphanode. You must be exhausted. I would ordinarily suggest that we retire directly to the Rising Stones, but I wonder if we might first make a small detour. Y'shtola and the others have gathered that Amarisiak's spire, and I imagine that you too would be interested to see what has become of the wall now that the cocoon is gone. Yes, let's go check that out. It is decided then. Lead on. Lead on as he's the first to walk away. Alright. Let's go. For those that have played this part, how did you feel? Without, you know, too many spoilers. I'm not twinning with my chocobo anymore, but I feel like it's worth it to be wearing the clothes that my wife so painstakingly made for me. Do we need to be down there? Yes, we do. Alright, Y'shtola. What's happening? What's Papa locking?
My friends, I cannot well express how glad I am to see you both unharmed.
Me too.
They say that Omega's clash with the Prime will shook their very firmament.
You need not have worried. The battle took place far above the ground. We were able to observe in relative safety, though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side.
Oh no.
It was like watching a nightmare unfold before our very eyes. Milberg's primal manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such terrible force.
That such a horror should spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form. Ilberdal but announced it in the moments prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
I get why he would want that, but it's still really fucked up. In my professional opinion.
And I am quite certain the abomination would have obliged had it not found itself outmatched by Omega. Gods! I am no stranger to the works of Alag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity. It beckoned belief.
And how fares poor Ida in the midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
She is up on the platform, lost in thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but perhaps she would welcome some company after all. Shall we?
Yeah, maybe she's had enough time to breathe and could use a little chit chat. These ladies with their fine thigh highs.
The light's gone. It was all we had left of him.
Ida.
Poor baby. I just want to give her a hug.
I don't blame anyone. I knew what was going to happen. I knew the spell Papalimo meant to cast would drain away his life force. Knew that it would only buy us a little time.
This is something that I also struggle with in real life, is like sometimes something really sucks and you know it's no one's fault, but you're still upset, and that's okay. This is totally okay to be upset about and not blame anyone for it. Just happened. Like, I know this isn't a natural occurrence, and like, yeah, it's totally valid. It's valid to be upset. I mean, even if it's not something at this magnitude, it's still valid to be upset and be like, yeah, I know it's no one's fault. I know that it had to happen, or that it happened completely on accident. There was no stopping it, blah, blah, blah. But it can still suck. There can be no one to blame, and at the same time, it still just sucks. And sometimes that's hard to accept, that there's like no one to blame. But yeah, poor baby. I just want to give her a hug. Is this the first time we get to see her face?
Ida, there is no need to explain.
That's right, baby girl. There's no need to explain.
But there is. I can't hide in Papalimo's little shadow anymore, and I shouldn't hide behind my sister's mask. 20 years ago, on the day the Empire marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child, not even 5 summers old.
Poor baby.
My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution. He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric.
What a name.
And my sister had fought alongside him. She was strong and kind, and always knew what to do. But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to war against them too. And I never saw him again.
tour is awful.
That was where she met Master Louis Soir. He introduced her to the Circle of Knowing, and she eventually became an Archon.
She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name? Or did you simply mean to continue what she had started?
Valid questions.
You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida.
Of course. We all recognized you at once. It was Papalimo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
Oh, what a sweet big brother.
It was silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I sort of decided not to know.
Yeah, grief is it can be very hard to deal with.
Ida died 6 years ago, on a mission to smuggle refugees out of Omega. They say she was overwhelmed by Imperial soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl. She was so strong. There must have been a lot of them.
Oh, she needs a hug. Why will no one hug her? I don't like either of these options. I don't like either of these options. I'll go with ... because I don't want her to feel like I'm judging her.
I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lise. When Papalimo brought me Ida's mask, it was meant as a keepsake. I decided I wanted to be his new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done.
That's so sweet.
I didn't want to become Ida, exactly. At the time, though, I still didn't know who I was myself. And it almost seemed easier to play the role.
Yeah. Poor baby.
Papalimo agreed to help, of course, but it was never what he wanted for me. He wanted me to walk my own path, and those were his final words to me.
Papalimo makes a lot more sense now.
The mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it.
Time to hydrate.
Whatever I choose to do from now on, I do as Lise. And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Alamigo to be the country that Ida and my father always wanted it to be.
That's right, girl. We're gonna put our thigh-high boots on and we're gonna fucking kick ass.
War is upon us once more.
I didn't realize how hard this would be for these two. Coming from Doma. Oh no.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? You have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now.
It's a really good question.
To claim that I never doubted the decision would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
I like the pink detailing on her scales. I think that's really pretty.
The battle continues, and our steel is needed. Come, Shadow Walker. We leave for the east, for Doma.
Poor Yugiri. My Tins unit turned off. I had to turn it back on. Alpha Node, it was brave of Lise to remove her mask after so long. Yeah, I'm sure that took a lot from her to do that after, you know, that was like her coping mechanism from dealing with all that trauma. Though she has scarce begun to come to terms with Papalimo's loss, that one act made plain her determination to move forward. Yes, I agree. And should she ever falter, we shall be there to support her on this road she has resolved to walk. Indeed. Let us return to the Rising Stones. We have quite a story to tell Tataru and my sister. Yes, we do. Let's go see my wife and bestie. Hell yeah. Oh, damn, we finished it. Finally, officially finished Heavensward. Yuffie, Nidus, or anyone else who's in the chat, is it safe for me to skip this, or should I stay through this? Whoop whoop. Yeah. This music is pretty. It took me a second. I was like, why is there 3 names for the voice actor? Or, I'm sorry, 4 names for the voice actors, and then I realized it's the different languages. That's pretty cool that they just list them together like that. You think there's some cryptic word garble at the end? Should also. That's very valid. Appreciate everyone's hard work. Because these people really did put in a lot of work. Like, it's not easy doing all this. Let's appreciate it. I knew a bit of the important stuff that was gonna be happening before it happened, because a lot of it was spoiled for me. But it still hit really hard. Damn, she finished Heavensward. No way. We'll be caught up in no time now. I doubt it. But I'm hoping if I like spend time streaming with the game, kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone, I'm hoping that will help me be able to spend more time on the game. Honestly, I was kind of thinking about trying to set up a hand cam to do crafting today and work on wigs on stream, but then I decided against it. Like, absolutely no hard feelings or anything, but for anyone who missed it, I did have to spend some time this morning helping Yuffie with her car, and so that took some time, and then just some other stuff that I wound up doing around the house and like taking a shower and stuff. Plus, I don't have a proper mount to put my phone on for hand cam streaming, so I just decided not to, and I decided to play Final Fantasy instead, because I don't know, I just felt up to it. But I'm really happy that I did. This is really good. I think what's his name? Hrisvildar? I think he's beautiful. He is beautiful. Some of this stuff didn't hit as hard for me as it probably should have, partially because of all the spoilers that I got, and then also partially because my playtime is so spaced out that there's like bits and pieces that I forgot, and then when it gets to like a really important moment, I'm like, I forgot why this is like this level of important. I've kind of been thinking about going and like rewatching main scenario cutscenes up until now and like rewatching them. Just to like help myself get a better grasp on everything that's going on. But I haven't done that yet, and I don't know. I try to think about like maybe doing that on stream, but I'm also afraid that that would just be boring. So that might be something that I just do on my own time. Again, if it was voiced, then it'd be pretty easy for me to just listen to YouTube videos at work and just have them playing in the background on my earbuds while I work. But as we discussed earlier, a bunch of this game is not voiced, so that sucks. But anyway, yeah. I'm sorry, I still just really do not like Ariane. I just I don't know. Part of it's how he talks, and then also he like the whole double crossing and stuff, like I don't know. Plus his attitude, I just don't like him. And then we have Menphilia here. She felt really useless to me most of the time. So I'm glad for her that this is the role she took. Like, it's bittersweet. 'Cause I know that probably wasn't an easy decision for her. Like, yes and no, because I know that, like, in the cutscenes and stuff, like, she made it very clear that she knew this is what she was supposed to do, but knowing what you're supposed to do and your feelings about it are still two separate things. So leaving everyone behind to become the, what is she, like the messenger? Like, that decision is not one that should, or I imagine could be taken lightly. So I'm glad she got to take that role though, because like I could tell that it was bothering her that she felt like she couldn't really do much for the Scions and everyone. I could tell that like she was also feeling kind of useless, and so this is like a really important role that she really wanted, whether she knew that the role existed or not. Again, like I play this so spread out, like when did we go to that convention? $2021? Yeah. No, 2022? Yeah, I think it was 2022. So, like, it took me 3 years, probably a little over 3 years to get to this point. Like, that's the type of spaced out we're talking about. Plus, I also like to spend a lot of time on side quests. I did a lot of shit for that. I did a lot of slack for how much I like to do side quests, but I also feel like they help really flush out the world. Um, it really helps. It really helps get a feel for, like, you know, the individual, like, countries and places and stuff, and just also, like, the NPCs, they all, like, you can tell that they all have their own, like, personalities and stuff, even to the point of when you're playing, like, triple triad, when you go and uh when you go and challenge people to triple triad matches, like, how they respond to you challenging them defeating you, you defeating them, uh, each falls within character for that NPC. It's not just a general, like, thing. They respond even to triple triad matches the way that you would expect that character to respond. Um, it's like really just little attention to detail like that. I just love it. It's just chef's kiss. Just like putting that much effort into something. It just really shows the love and care that they have for this game, even though you know, we've been complaining about how we wish that, like, more of it was voiced, if not all of it, and, like, things like that. There's still, that doesn't mean that they didn't take time in this game at all. There's still a lot of little things. That's part of why my favorite side quest storyline is the post-Moogle side quest, because every other one you're doing, like, that quest is based on a semi-important or important NPC. So, like, you do one for, I think Sani, or Tani, sorry, Tani Sinna herself, but then you also do some for the other. Are the kids also seed seers? Is that like their race, or is that just like, is that a title? I'm not sure. You do one for them as well. Like, you do one for the esthetician. You do one for the hold on. It's time to hydrate. The sort of both on the seed seers. If I do the White Mage quest line, I'll find out more about them. See, that just, like, that even more proves my point of what I'm trying to talk about right now. Like, White Mage is a job quest line, but then you find out more about the Seed Seers doing it. There's, like, several job quest lines that are like that. Like, what is it? Dark Knight, you spend time with Estinian. And stuff like that. Some of the jobs, like, it's being taught by a sort of random person. And there's a person that you usually deal with the whole time that you're doing job quests for that specific job, but still, like, they have their own personalities too, each of them. Like, Reaper is different from Summoner. Dragoon with Estinian. Yeah, that makes more sense. I was like, I feel like it was something else. Yeah, you're right. It was Dragoon with Estinian. But still, like, you spend one-on-one time with Estinian learning this job quest class. Dark Knight does expand more on Ishgard stuff. Yeah, I would expect it to. It feels like a very Ishgardian thing. That's why I said it. But anyway, sorry for the yawning. But But yeah, like I just really enjoy side questing, and that's part of why it took me so long to get through MS2 is doing side quests and stuff. But anyway, is that the monster we just fought? I think that's a representation of the monster we just fought. The artwork, like the official artwork, is also just so pretty, but that's just kind of a Square Enix Final Fantasy thing in general, is just the art and the aesthetic just being beautiful and uber detailed and a cosplayer's nightmare always. Square Enix and Final Fantasy have just always kind of been cosplayer nightmares because it's just so beautiful. You want to do it, but doing it is like, how does that attach to this? And all the buckles, all the fucking buckles. Sorry, I'm readjusting myself in my chair real quick. There we go. But yeah, and like all the damn buckles. Yeah, Yuffie gets it. But anyway, you also find out a lot of like the political stuff and how it affects the common man just doing like the side quests and stuff. Plus sometimes you get some pretty accessories and like clothing for lambs and stuff. If you do like some of the side quest lines will give you cute stuff. For those who are like, glam is in game, glam is the true end game. But yeah, senior PR manager in Germany, Andre Hecker. Some of the jobs and stuff, it's like I didn't even think that would be a thing, but it makes sense that that's a thing. I kind of like that they put just everyone in the credits, even if it doesn't affect the specific country or language that you are playing in. I don't know, that just seems kind of cool to me. Like, I'm sure that it's also like for easiness as well. You just gotta, all the names and all the titles and everything is right there. It just needs to be, the language just needs to be changed. So I'm sure that's also part of the decision for it. But I still think it's nice to just know that, like, all of these people, even if it doesn't directly affect the game that you are playing, like, they still work or worked on this. I just think that's cool, like, because it does take a lot, as we see right now. It takes a lot. When I was like a teenager, I thought it'd be cool to be a video game tester, but then I found out that, like, usually doesn't pay very much, and a lot of people want to do it, and so I just kind of quickly became meh about that idea. Like, would it be cool to be approached with it? Yeah, but I'm not actively searching a position for it. But Yuffie has a whole bunch of like really cool stories about this game, like the behind the scenes type stuff that she's told me. Like one of them, the lady that does the the opera style singing. Like obviously she is an opera singer, and the first time she was consulted on any of the songs for this game, she apparently really liked it so much, and she just so happened to have, I'm not sure what country she's from, but she just so happened to have one of her business cards on her. And then the main music director, I'm so sorry, I'm awful with names, I can't remember names very well. But anyway, he was going to approach her with his business card and asked her if it was okay if he kept her basically on speed dial in case he has another project that he wants to work with her on. But she approached him first and gave him her business card first. And for those of you who might not know, business cards are a really big thing in Japanese culture. So it was very like honoring to him, or humbling possibly to him, that she approached him and gave Soken is the head of music directory, but it really touched him that she approached him with her business card, and she didn't realize how big of a deal. Yeah, you're about to head my way. All right, when the credits are over, then once I get to like a good stopping point, then I'll be done for the day. But yeah, she didn't know that it was such like the business cards are such a big deal in Japanese like business corporate culture. And she just happened that day by chance to have one on her. And so I don't know how many songs she's consulted on for this game, but I think she's done a few. And I find her voice just very very soothing and very beautiful. I really like her voice. So I'm happy that they found her, and that both sides of the table, her and Soken, really enjoyed working with each other and decided to keep their business partnership going and consult her on other things. I think that's really cool too. I'm trying to think of other ones that Yuffie has told me. That's the one that like really sticks out in my head the most. I think about that one a lot, especially anytime I hear one of the songs that she's in. But yeah, I can talk a little bit about how my day's gone, I guess, while we're enjoying these credits. But so yeah, this morning, first thing, like literally was woken up to Yuffie calling me and saying that her car wouldn't start. And so I was like, okay, I'll because I spent the night at Knox's. Anyway, so I was like, okay, I'll be right there. So I got everything ready, and then like packed up, got in my car, and then decided that, is there a speed up option? Let's change scroll speed. Okay. It looks like that's as fast as it'll go, but that is faster. Especially since we don't have like anything going in the background, but still, all of these people help too. So she called and woke me up saying that her car wouldn't start. It's like, okay, I'm on my way. I did my stuff together to get in my car, and then she calls me back and says that her car started. And I was like, well, and for those that don't know, Yuffie does delivery driver work for her job. And so I was like, I would feel more comfortable if you would just take my car still. And I'll take your car up to the shop and we'll get it figured out. So she's like, okay. So she took my car today, and I took her car up to the place that we usually get like our oil changes and stuff done. And I asked them to check the battery. I said that this morning the car wouldn't start, but it started now. And they're like, okay. And then like when I started it, and then also when the other people, like the workers, started it to move it and stuff, it acted a little grumpy about trying to start. It's like, yeah, there's something not right here. So I asked them if they would check the battery. I told them that, we're having kind of issues with that. Oh. What are we thinking, True? What are we thinking? Do we want to go talk to Alice or not? Do we want to go talk to Bestie or not? But anyway, so I went, and you can't remember if it's a short thing or not, I'm afraid, because Knox did book us an appointment for archery. And so I don't want to get stuck in a long cutscene and accidentally miss or be late to the time slot that he booked for us. But it's time to hydrate. So with all that being said, I think I will end it here. I did plan on this being a short stream anyway. I was kind of hoping. Here, let me put it on the ending soon screen just in case. So I did. I was hoping to stream for 2 hours today. I was hoping to stream for a minimum of 2 hours today, but I knew no matter what, today was going to be a short day, which is fine. Like, I already knew that today was going to be a short day. But it looks like going to end either right at or just under 2 hours, which is fine. I mean, I got to stream it all today. So I've been really trying to push myself to be on top of this game, But hopefully, I'm really hoping that soon I can get a hand cam type of thing set up so I can do crafting streams as well. I'm gonna ask Sirth for the link, or at least the exact name of the stand that he got. I really liked it. The one that he used for the cooking stream and art stream when he was here in America with us. I really liked it. It was very nice. So And he said that it was cheap. He said it was only like $20. So I might invest in, well, I feel like I need to invest in one of those. He steals my chair, I steal his stand. Yeah, he if you don't follow Sirth, I highly suggest it. He's a really great guy. I also really suggest that you follow Rhea Stellar. I don't know if I can really give them shout outs if they're not in my chat. I can try real quick. Oh, okay. But I think there's like a cooldown. I can only give a shout out once, like every 2 minutes. Yeah, you can only do it once every 2 minutes, but I'll put her name in the chat for anyone who wants to look her up. But yeah, when Sirth was here, he's been complaining about his chair at home. And so when he was here, he sat in my chair and he really liked it. And I really like my chair too. It's kind of funny because I got to kind of test drive it a little bit because one of my exes, he has this chair and I liked it so much that I got one for myself. And then Sirth came over and he liked it so much that he wants to get one, or I'm not sure if he did yet or not, but he at least wanted to get the same chair for himself. Because it is pretty comfy. It even has a fold out footrest and stuff, and like the lumbar support thing actually can plug into a USB and has like a massage function, and it's nice and wide. It's really comfy. Some of you may know, like, I have a lot of health issues, so I'm able to sit in this chair for hours at a time and not give me more pain than I'm already in. So I really do like this chair. But anyway, I think that will be all for today. I want to raid y'all out to someone. It looks like Rhea and Sirth are still streaming, but they've been at it for a while and I don't know how much longer they are going. There's Aristotle, but he's been going for about 3 hours now. Let's see. There's also Girl DM. She's playing Dawn Trail for the first time. We've got Zanzi and Crazy Cat. They've been playing Baldur's Gate all day. I don't know. Anyone stand out to you? If not, I might I'm kind of thinking of rating us. I'm kind of thinking either Aristotle or Sirth. Because I have a feeling that Rhea's gonna get off soon. I think we'll raid Aerie. Okay. Let me get our raid message really quick. It sounds like Nox is here. Here we go. Alright, if you wanted to copy and paste that into Aerie's chat, there's our raid message. I probably won't be streaming tomorrow. Yuffie and I and the rest of us, we are... Oh, it's actually Yuffie that's home. We're going out to a pumpkin patch thing tomorrow, and so we're gonna spend time with friends and family all day. So probably no stream tomorrow. Let me look at my calendar real quick, actually. I might stream on Monday if I don't have any appointments. Oop, I do have an appointment. So probably Tuesday will be the soonest that I stream, depending on how soon I get home on Monday. But anyway, that's all I have for today. So I'm gonna send you out to Aerie, and yeah, let's go.